sure what these things are, but I always seem to catch them. And I zoomed down on the same footage you just saw, and I slowed it way down. This is 50% speed. Just wanted to give you a little better look at it. I actually slow it down again after this clip to an even slower speed. So if you want to take some still frames, you can. I know I did, and I found some really interesting things on there. I really don't know what to say. It's pretty neat. These things are all over in the sky. Don't know what the hell they are, but they're everywhere, and they're way the hell up there. These are not close to the ground. Not close at all. How's everybody doing out there? Pretty good, I hope. Yeah, these things are crazy. One of them I caught earlier looked like a freaking spaceship. I don't know if I included that on this clip or not, but it's really zoomed in and it looks like a miniature spaceship. It's wild looking. Look at how many of those things there are. They're everywhere. And you can only see them when you zoom into a certain altitude. Once you get to that altitude, buddy, they appear and they're just everywhere. This is full speed right here, obviously. This next clip is going to be slowed down, slowed way down. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. I think I made this one like 10% speed. It's very slow, so you can really see it. It's definitely amazing. That cloud ship I recorded the other day, now that was a trip. My last video, I was outside having a cigarette, just looking around. I started seeing some very faint clouds, and there wasn't hardly any clouds at all in the sky. It was just a blue sky. And I decided to point my camera at it. I saw a very faint cloud. The next thing I know, it takes me under 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette. And within 5 minutes, 3 different sets of clouds appeared and disappeared, came out of nowhere. I mean, it got very big and thick, and it was just crazy. Clouds do not form that fast naturally, or disappear that fast on their own naturally. Anyway, back to these freaky ass things floating around in our sky. There are thousands of them, whatever they are. And they're not always there. I mean, most of the time, yes, they are, but they're not always there. At least I can't see them with my camera. And I'm not looking 24/7 either, but when I do look, they're there quite often. I saw a crazy picture of the eclipse today on Facebook, and I put it on Discord, on the Boogeyman channel's Discord. If you guys know where that's at, you should really go check it out. The Boogeyman, he's got a great channel. Amazing, amazing stuff. Yeah, it's a really weird picture, but the eclipse was cool. It's a shame we couldn't have seen it from over here in the United States, but we saw the last one, so I guess it's only fair somebody else in the world gets to see this one. Gotta share. That's what they say anyway. But anyway, just wanted to give you a good slow-mo of this crazy stuff up in the sky. At the end of this clip, some of this stuff on here is new. Some of it's just stuff I really like, so I put it back in here, and I have shown it before. The very last clip on here is a sunset, one of my favorite ones I have yet to record. The sun was unusually bright red that night, and it's the very last clip of this video. And I hope you guys enjoy it. But there is another section coming up that I slowed down and zoomed in on some crazy things zipping by in the sky, and it was in the very first few frame footages of some video I shot. It went by so fast I thought it was a bird, and I rewound the clip. It's coming up here in a minute. I rewound the clip.
Do you see it? Do you see the shadow right there? Look at that. It's a planet object. Something. It's either a lens or a planetoid object. Look at that thing right there. Big ass massive fucking shadow. This is the first time I've really noticed the sun being eclipsed. I mean, blatantly, obviously. Look at that. That's just crazy. Right? Looks like there's two of them, but that one is plain as day. Does that look like one big ass triangle in there to you? Sure does to me. Look at the center of that. One big ass triangle.
This is it. This is the clip. Look in about the center. There it goes. It's going by the top. Now that thing went. This is slowed down to like 30%. This next frame, this next clip of the same object, I slowed it down to 10%. And the next one I slowed down to 5%, I believe. I did it 3 times, I think. No, it was only twice. But let me tell you, that thing is crazy fast. I mean, crazy fast. You should rewind it and watch the video. It was nuts. It went by so fast. It's a tiny, small orb flying by. Yeah, that thing is crazy. I got a drone, whatever the heck it was. I just happened to catch it at the beginning of one of my clips. And I zoomed in on it. It was freaking fast. I tell you, that camera's got some great zoom capabilities. Love this cloud. This cloud always reminds me of a UFO. Classic shape saucer. These are just technical sunsets I've had over the past couple months. I have showed this clip before, but I like it a lot, so I wanted to show it again. That's some beautiful colors. Just like the classic UFO. Jupiter, my neighbor 2 doors down, was having a party and he had a DJ hosting party. It was pretty cool, but man, I tell you, I live in that ghetto neighborhood, and there's nothing wrong with the ghetto. I'm just telling you, I don't like the city. I want to move out to the country. I like being away from people. This is crazy. Look at that. Did you see that pumpkin-looking face in the cloud? Look at that right there, top right-hand corner. Looks like a little jack-o'-lantern or something. And then right above the sun is another roundish object. That's pretty wild. This is what I wanted to look at. Look at this. Notice this chemtrail at the top. You see that? That thing is hauling ass to the right. It's moving from left to right, all by its lonesome. Just a tiny little trail. Reminds me of a tether line. Is what I first thought it was when I saw it. This thing was hauling ass across the sky, as you can plainly see. It looked like it was just free floating, just hauling ass. It's just a real small, tiny little chemtrail. Look how small that thing is. It's wild looking, but if you just concentrate on that, you can see how fast it's going. I showed this clip twice, but I showed it for a reason because I want you to just look at that. Look at this thing. It's hauling ass across the sky. Like, wow, that's nuts, man. That is nuts. Looks like a tether line broke loose or something crazy. I don't know. Who knows? So much bizarre stuff in our skies nowadays. Anyway, we're coming up on the last clip, and